Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tajen. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current content. Welcome, everyone. As you can see for the name of the title, we're talking about 3 places the soul goes during sex and what they can steal from you during sex, which is sexual exchange of energy, right? Or sexual energy exchange. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this thing. There are 3 places that I know of that I have researched, I've read about, I've even received downloads and additional information there too, of where the soul actually goes when we are having sexual intercourse with our mate, when we're being intimate, and when we're sharing that intimacy with another. First of all, we need to know where the soul is. The soul is not outside of your body. You know, I was really heavily thinking about just posting this all on Patreon, but I'm going to give you guys a sample of what you can get when you're over there. So I decided to come over here on YouTube and post this video instead of posting it in my Patreon for my Patreon members. So this just gives you a little flavor of what you will be receiving on the other side. So I'm just here to just wet your palate with this information. So, in case you don't know, we have been lied to, right? We are led to believe that the soul is something that is separate from us, it's outside of our body, it's bigger than us. No. The soul sits and it functions at the sinus node, which is called the sino-auricular node. It continuously generates electrical impulses, thereby setting the normal rhythm and rate in a healthy heart. Hence, the sinus auricular node is referred to as the natural pacemaker of the heart. And this is where your beautiful soul sits. Why is that important? Well, it's important because we're talking about the soul and where the soul is actually going to go when we are having intercourse or we are exchanging sexual energy with our lover. Okay? Now, the first place is the sacred union, also known as the marriage bed in the Bible. I'm only using the Bible for reference. I am not using it to be religious. It is symbolic and it symbolizes the spiritual union between you and your lover. Only twin flames and soulmates can achieve this sacred union, this level of nirvana or paradise-like state. When you connect soul to soul and come out of your body, this is when you have achieved the sacred union. Now, you can achieve sacred union with never even touching your soulmate or your twin flame. But that's another topic of discussion, and I'll get into that on the other side in Patreon. I'll give you all the gusto there. I'm just here to wet your palate, just to drop some information, drop some gems, and, go my way, you go your way. And for those that want to continue to follow me, they'll come to Patreon and they'll get the rest of the jewels and the nuggets that I didn't drop here. So, do want to let you know, you have many soulmates that you have cleared karma with, and they come into your life. They came on many timelines with you to help you. And you guys love each other. You love them. They love you. You be together forever. Like me and my soulmate, we were together 23 and a half years. And that was our mission. And I could learn nothing from him at that point. I evolved as much as I could in that relationship. And I outgrew that relationship dynamic with him. I have 7 beautiful children to this day from that man. He was my soulmate, not my twin. As far as twin flames, are concerned, you only have one twin flame, and most of the time you're only together for a short while, and then you separate and have to evolve spiritually in order to reunite and come back together. There's not many twin flames. There's only 144,000 that are living in this time, in this era. All right. Twins have a special mission from Source, both collectively and together. All right. So individually, they do their own thing to help the collective, and together they come together and they help the collective. You see? So they not only have their personal missions of, doing their own journey and their own spiritual route, they also have their divine union journey, which is a journey within itself, if that makes sense. And usually twin flames are more advanced souls than other souls. They've been here from the very beginning of time immemorial. They have been here before man was even created in man form or human form. And with that being said, because of them being one soul split into two halves, usually it's a male and female body, or a masculine and feminine aspect of the other. You see, there's not too many. Everybody wants to be a twin flame. Everyone. Some of you may be upset. I may ruffle your feathers, but it's the truth. Everyone is not a twin flame, and everyone can't be a twin flame. And anyway, twin flames are being watched by a government agency anyway, who watches the collective and the twin flames. I will go over this, of course, in a video on Patreon, and I will give you that information because I have it, obviously. All right, so that's the first place the soul goes. It goes into the spiritual ambiance of nirvana in paradise, and it's above the 3D. Usually it is 5D and above. Okay? 5D and above. Second, Jacob's ladder, also known as the 7 congregations or the church, it's the chakra systems. Usually you experience this with a soulmate or a karmic soulmate. Yes, you heard me correct. You can experience this with a karmic soulmate as well, because at the end of the day, they're still your soulmate. They still come from your soul group. They're just here to teach you lessons, as opposed to the soulmate, who is supposed to be easy peasy. You love each other. Not saying that you don't have any problems, but you tend to kind of like get each other, right? Because you had so many lifetimes to learn one another. All right. And if you are an advanced soul, like many twin flames are, and you happen to be a twin flame, then you have already evolved past the 3D. And this is not relevant to you if you're in a twin flame relationship dynamic. However, if you happen to be a twin flame with a soulmate or karmic soulmate, then this is very relevant for you. And this is a great place to be, because you are connected chakra to chakra. All 7 chakras are connected. Even with the karmic, if you are able to overturn some of the karma and clear it out on your timelines and come together, you can eventually turn this karmic soulmate into just a regular soulmate. But like I said again, all that will be discussed, as you know, on my Patreon. You guys, I really wanted to deliver some really strong information, but everyone is not ready to hear what I have to say. You just haven't evolved to that level yet, and I don't mean to sound facetious when I say this. It's the truth, you guys. I can't give the type of information that I'm giving on Patreon here, for more reasons than one. All right. And third of all, lastly, hell. Hell is a place that the soul can go with the other soul. your other partner, when you're doing the horizontal hanky-panky. Okay? Hell is only when 3 of your chakras, which is your 3 lower chakras, root, sacral, and solar plexus, connect. This is when it's not love-based and only a lustful state between the two of you. One may be in love, okay, but the other may not, which leaves you craving for more. It's like being a breath away from a erupting volcano, right? You're just one breath away from falling in. But you're always feeling this intense heat, this intense passion, without a quench of true love being exchanged from this person. It's because they're not connected to you heart to heart. You don't have that second place of paradise or nirvana. So you're in this hell-like state with this strong ass soul tie to a person who is not giving you even exchange, give and take, and reciprocity. They may just be taken. All right. They basically leave you feeling very thirsty without a quench of true love. Mostly this is related to karmic soulmates or low vibrational beings, and the two are not the same. Okay? Which at this point can include an unawakened or an evolved twin flame as well. This group includes basically anyone who's not connected to you heart to heart. And at this level, anyone who you have a soul tie with, you can put yourself at risk of them stealing your blessings during sex and using it for their own pleasures in life. Have you ever saw an ex, case in point, who betrayed you, lied to you, manipulated you, so forth and so on, right? But then you look at their lives and they're out here living their best lives, and you're asking yourself, how in the hell can someone who did so much wrong and created so much karma in the relationship dynamic between us live their best lives right now? It's like they're getting blessed and they should be weeping what they're sowing, right? Well, in case you didn't know, the reason why is because they still benefit off of your favor and your covering and your talents and your blessings. This is the reason why it's called sexual energy exchange, folks. This person gets a chance to penetrate your aura and exchange good, bad, right, or wrong. What you have in your aura. If you have anger in your aura, they get a chance to exchange that. They pick up your anger. If you have greed, they pick up your greed. If you have richness, or opulence, wealth, health, all of that, they get a chance to, let's just say, exchange that and give you in exchange what they don't want or what they no longer feel is useful. You get all the bad stuff, and then things start going bad in your life, and you start having a bad run of luck, and you think that someone put a spell on you. Yeah, well, it's deeper than that. Someone exchanged what they didn't want from themselves and gave it to you, and they got from you what they wanted. That's how that works. That's why you have to be careful of who you give that away to. Who you give your punani to, who you give your wand to, okay? One of the many reasons why I remain celibate when I'm not in a conscious relationship with someone who is a conscious partner. Because there are some people that take that shit from you and they don't even realize that's what they're doing. Some people are not even aware because it's spiritual, you guys. Sex, it may look like it's all physical, but it's more spiritual than it is physical. Now, I will be discussing more about this on my Patreon and how a person can steal your energy during sex and what you need to do to protect yourself, okay? And how they are actually able to steal it, etc. So if you're having leisure sex with someone, just be careful. All right. Because, people are not who they appear to be. So there will be an extended version to this on the other side. Yes, of course. I have come to the conclusion of this discourse. Thank you so much for chiming in. I hope I dropped some jewels just so I can just get your awareness about what's really happening out here, okay? All right, you guys, it is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.